this. I have too many tabs open. Oh my days, it worked. It worked. Good evening. Good evening. Right. So today in the morning, got I think everything has reset. So the level cannot be seen here. But in terms of the weekly level, let's just cool, that's a full screen now. Um, I can't check it on actually. You know what I need to do? I need to start getting the web trader for MT5 in a Chrome tab. Because fucking hell, this is properly irritating. Oh, I missed such a big fucking buy. Okay, anyways, this wasn't on VIX. This was on Step Index by the looks of it, if I can remember. Was it on Step? No, dude. What was I fucking targeting on Step? Step I was targeting, it was a 4 hour. I remember. It wasn't a weekly. It was a 4 hour unfilled fair value gap. Cool. So it was Step Index, and I was on the 4 hour time frame. I'll change this time to New York, and my target was this unfilled fair value gap. And as you can see, this 4 hour candle began at midnight. So then the next one is at 4 a.m., which is already open. So then you know that, oh, what is between midnight and 4? It's London session. It's the London kill zone, which is 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. So this, I mean, I can get down to the nitty gritty. I can find the same model throughout so many other videos I've done. But today was actually an A plus setup that I moved my stop loss to break even way too soon. So this was my target. Obviously, another, a bit of confluence as well that you see is you've got now these relative equal highs that were formed there and also over here. So 2 a.m. we said that's the start of the kill zone. So 2 a.m. market runs down, and what is the session that is still active at 2300 hours is Asian session. So we run back lower. We're like, cool, we've cleared sell side. Now an A plus model is, for example, a 2022 model, or well, actually I used to believe that, but I don't know why, but I'm just, maybe because of the asset class that I trade, but I don't always, spot the model 22 that well. So all these, this candle here must just be known as a new 4 hour candle. So it's new 4 hour and 4 hour. So regarding this candle, we are only interested after um, the start of London. So we get to also 3 a.m. was over here. So this is now actually when there's the London Open. The same way how for New York you'll have the 9:30 Open. This is the 3 a.m. Open is the, I guess, the official London Open, and there's always quite a bit of volume that comes into play. But the kill zone is too. If you look at this candle's low here, we had a bullish BPR that was formed, and then I went long on this candle over here. I just said screw it, but my stop loss had to be all the way down here, and the take profit was up here. So that's only 2.38R. When the market created this propulsion block over here, this should have been my model to go long as well, and really give me an opportunity to take that stop loss from uh what do you call it, all the way from 2.38 down here, which gives way for 10 odd trade. Now why do I say 10 odd trade? Because this became the propulsion block, which is perfect. And if you notice, once this candle closed, this created this low here. So maybe if you wanted to be patient and wait for a swing low to form, you would have only traded here. So this moved down here. I saw price taking out this high here, and I said, okay, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even in case the market runs me. So my fear of losing screwed me over. Then he made this bullish mitigation block. And in turn, I actually, since I got out at break even, I should have gone long over here. And then obviously it wouldn't, be the best risk to reward now. But could have done this and gotten in again, but I did not. So model 24. So we're going to, I'm going to open up, I, let me open, and it will say it'll just be on docs. Um, now I feel like the Google Slides is just a bit better. Claim soda. And I'll just call it A plus setups. A plus A plus I setups. Cool. So the first one, as we can see today, we'll just highlight it again quickly. It is a 4-hour unfilled SIBI. Made before London in Asian. And we can just download this image. Yes, as fuck. 2403. Okay. Now you see when I'm sharing the window like this, it doesn't take a proper fucking photo, Let me just stop sharing this quickly. Go back to the 5-minute, and yeah. Bullish mitigation block. PB after. Oh, but one thing I've noticed as well is you can, for a lot of these models, it doesn't have to be you don't always need the inversion fair value gap. But obviously this here is an A plus setup, 100%. And the breaker, which formed these two up close candles here, these two consecutive up close candles, they supported price perfectly. Yes, we closed past the consequent encroachment here. We trade to the low. We wait for the following candle. We haven't closed past the low. We close past the high again. We respect the consequent encroachment of this bullish breaker. So I can change that there. Clear? Respect that perfectly, and we trade up higher into this 4-hour unfold fair value gap. Yeah, it's decent. So yeah, then you got this PB after sweep. The thing about say something like this here is if you actually oh dear, wait, this screen is not dead. Sorry, I was talking. This is also 4-hour unfold SIBI over here, made before London in Asian. 2 a.m. we run lows, inversion, sorry, bullish PPR propulsion block, fair value gap here, breaker, bullish mitigation block, everything, and then it just pulls. After London Open, we just get this massive pull. Wonderful trade. So yeah, yes, I mean anyone would be disappointed if they missed out on a chance to make quite a fair bit of money. But I think this is where I need to ask myself, and if I just go back to this other screen here quickly, you know, Yeah, why must it do this shit? Like, just give it a nice full screen. Now it's shrinking everything. If one just stayed on the 4 hour, like dish one over here, and so let's do this quickly. Um, since they say, and not they say, my biggest problem right now is, taking too many trades. Look, you see this inefficiency here on the daily, and you're like, damn, if the 5 minute makes a move, I mean, think of it as in you've now had this happen. If I were to get a path, I don't know where that is. Yeah, here. If you took this from this below, whatever, high, that low, that high, and that close, that's a bearish mitigation block after trading into a daily level. I mean, okay, I'm going to do this. Just because I have some money to play with, I'm going to sell one position right here just to prove the theory. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And the beauty of this is you're saying, cool, you're looking for that high and the daily level that is way down here. Now, maybe that might not happen today. I mean, think of it. Well, actually, sorry, it's not even the daily level. We're talking about a 4 hour here. So this is basically, to an extent, just call it false confidence. I mean, this is an 8.31 R trade. This is me, somebody say like myself now saying, I don't care about this, is nothing personal. Losing a trade doesn't mean that you don't know how to trade or you're shit at anything. It's you lost the trade because you lost the trade. It just because if you followed your model, technically this is not a lost trade. Like you shouldn't feel any sort of shame or whatever about it. Um, so that would be, say, a target for the next 4 hour. But this is now going off of this you saying, or because you have this high, low, lower high, and then a close here, that this candle's body lows actually. But now you have this 5 minute fair value gap here. So now you got to monitor how is price going to treat it? How will we, react off this level? Because if you see price trade, say if you get a down close candle here now, say if this candle can trade up higher, create a wick, and if it just sets up the framework to create a bullish propulsion block to move higher, then is that when you close the trade or not? So you just have to really ask yourself, you're looking at this. So sorry, so let me go back to the daily time frame quickly. We can ignore this trade here. Yeah, sorry. You see it, it's actually a daily level. If we create a prop block here after sweeping lows, I will collapse this trade because yeah.